Hello, and welcome to the Outer Worlds. Night time. Great, it's time to make the choice. Should we help the Camry, or should we help the deserters? Truth be told, I don't care about either of the factions. I don't know. I think I'll gain more if I help the Spacer's choice. So I'm going to destroy the botanical garden, whatever this is called, and see what's gonna happen then. Yeah, keep on running this way. By the way, I may need to go and purchase some food at some point. I'm running a bit low. Okay, that's cool. Don't know where we actually found these guys from. No, we actually know where we found them, I just don't know what killed them. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's sell stuff. I sell them both. Let's purchase some food from here actually. An apple for 20 gold, oh my god. Yeah, we may come back here at some other point. From the planet to your living room. Well, that was a creepy face, honestly. But seriously, food here is more expensive than the gadgets you use to hack stuff. Okay, then we need to make a choice here. Power status. Master control terminal plant status. This access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Emerald Vale geothermic plant. Geothermal. Operational at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being diverted to the Edgewater Sautuna Cannery, the Botanical Laboratory. Structural damage detective, please notify your designated supervisor. What did we just do? I guess we actually have to activate some stuff that I've missed. No worries, everything that could have stopped me is dead. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. I'm actually going to assume that I'm not. I see. Okay then. Is there a secret here? I don't see it. Come now, the power. Okay, let's try this again. Safety failure detected. High likelihood of moderate or severe structural damage. Reducing the power is irreversible. Procedure. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Emerald Vale geothermal plant operational at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to... Redirecting the power is an irreversible procedure. Please select a destination. Should I toss a die? Right, 1, 2 and 3. We are going to redirect it to the botanical laboratory. 4, 5 and 6 to the cannery. 2. The laboratory it is. Power successfully redirected to the botanical laboratory. Edgewater power regulator is now safe to remove. Botanical power is now operating at optimum capacity. Thank you for serving Spacer's Choice family. You are welcome. Let's go retrieve our power regulator. Should we go to the botanical garden and tell them you have power? Let's go to the botanical lab. But I'm gonna go to the botanical garden because, well, we're almost done with this place anyway. Okay then, let's talk to the people here. Actually, we just want to speak with one person. Two if you count the person who is going to sell us stuff. Hello there. Take your time, I guess. Standard troop armor. That looks incredibly heavy. It's actually medium and it allows you to sneak better. Okay, sure. So, where is Adelaide?
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
Well, she's evil, so what happens now?
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
You don't sound too pleased.
I don't look forward to turning folk away. Camp's gotta stay pure, though. Can't have corporate loyalists mixing with us, no matter how desperate they may be. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
I didn't do this for you. I'm trying to repair my ship.
Well, I have got nothing against a little good old-fashioned pragmatism. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
You would be singing a different song if the dice had fallen on the wrong side. Anyway, we did a good thing. Kinda. I'm certain. Well, we could drink some tea if we want to. That helps with a thirst problem. I'm not sure if it actually helped with my energy problem as well. I don't think I was sleepy at all. She's not even a true communist, by the way. That's just kind of weird. Who needs cover? You got power. True power. Unlimited power. Right then. Oh. Oh. Huh. Okay. It does seem like I doubt this is gonna work.
I put my whole life in that cannery.
You must be very proud.
I don't know if the power's ever...
Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay.
Wow. Seriously?
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Ah, thank you. See what I can get inside.
Reed hiding in there?
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
Sure.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
I think it's funny because you assume that I owe you an explanation.
You're right. I put the fate of our town in the hands of some feckless transient. This is my fault. And all Edgewater's paying for my mistake. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
What's going to happen to Edgewater? My intimidation level isn't that high.
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation.
Okay. Cover duration is increased. Need to work on some engineering skills as well. Let's apply this. Walking speed is increased, base health, vendor prices, yeah, I don't care. Companion kills, the ability to fast travel when encumbered, yeah, walking speed, sprint speed, carrying capacity, I could go with that. Additional ammo stock on vendors, weapons, armor, durability loss, companion critical chance, base armor rating. Yeah, let's go with that.
You and I have got nothing.
Well, it seems like these guys didn't want to let me in. It's their own fault. Well. Good night, Mr. Reed. Spacer's choice. It almost worked. Almost, but not quite. How's the reputation looking? Aggregated. Pretty positive. You were friendly with this faction, vendor prices are reduced by 25%. Sure.
What are we supposed to do now?
Not my problem. Oh, the merchants are probably not gonna do anything, so can we speak with you?
Work for.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
I'm happy for you. The 28th annual Tossball series. Egwene L. Smithers. I'm curious about one thing. Oh, it seems like you're working fine. I'm gonna keep this one. In case we ever try to travel alone with the companion. Okay, something here? No.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
I'm sure you can hunt them down and destroy it. I mean, this town shouldn't be using that much power. It's just a cannery, and nothing else. You're using an entire volcano for nothing. By the way, that was a locked door, which I didn't unlock. Let's see if I can find it. Ah, there you are. Fast and easy. Anti-Chloe. Better than nature. Better than nature. Let's say it again if we need to. Well, no one's using those anymore. Might as well help myself to them. And since the door is actually sealed, no one can stop me. Mind you, I think it's sealed because we turned the power off. The fabulous Faster Brothers. Faster Brothers, whatever. Well, I'm not gonna fast travel. Let's walk. We might actually come across something to kill. And you know me, I like killing. It's like a second nature to me. So it's a one-handed weapon. That's cool. Okay, done. Let's get out of here.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Good for you. Careful not to die. So, how can I actually give him some weapons? Apparently I can't yet.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
I'm sorry, what?
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Wonderful. Well, we actually knew where it was. I've been here plenty of times. This is the only place I can sleep. So, which one of these rooms belongs to my friend? The Vicar. Okay, apparently we can't speak yet.
What can I do for you, Captain?
It's installed.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get off here then. against all odds. The
I
unreliable.
received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
No, this better be quick.
Based on my initial calculations of Dr. Wells's personality, that seems highly unlikely.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Or I could put a couple of light years between me and Halicon.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
You said something about needing a NFK to land on Monarch.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Right, the Black Marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Can't I just land somewhere outside of Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay, you want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations?
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Can't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Sweetens my breath. What?
Science, that's how.
Yeah, that answers the question, moron. People will actually fall for this. Seems a little bit far-fetched.
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Cool.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay. First I want to take a look at that shroud. Well, at least we know where we are. Because I thought we took flight just a second ago. Forged under pressure, this decorative skill is carved from the volcanic rock. Sometimes, when forced with choice, the only proper response is to annihilate the people asking to make it. Okay. Got a fancy hat. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Dialogue skill +7. And the bean. Oh, finally. Place to store my stuff. I can sleep here, which is great. That seems like I'm in space, so things I'm not gonna need. Okay, I'm gonna leave you behind. How heavy is this? Quite heavy actually, so I'm gonna take about 20 of you. Just the necessities. I'm gonna take the water and the apple juice. And then some foods. Let's see. Fish sticks, 4 of them. Yeah, take those. And that's about it. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that give you the access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for the area. Restricted areas are off-limit, and unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. That was a lot of experience for this. So how do I use the shroud? Oh, these things are also heavy, so I'm gonna place them in the bean. I don't know why.
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
You're just adorable. Actually, I want to take a look at the mods here. So, what do you give me? Tech skills +5. Okay, yeah, let's take one of you. This mod, damage melee attackers, modification, electrocharged surface, and you. Carrying capacity, okay. Melee weapon skills, defense skill +10. Ranged weapon skill, I'm gonna take one of you. Increases highlight range +5 meters, so okay. And you? Physical armor rating goes up. Silver tongue, dialogue skills, leadership skills. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Bedford. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite series, The Space Adventures of Singularity Seal. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so I don't go showing it around your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're on adventuring. Any similarities to Serpent Someone are entirely intentional. Okay. Shrinkroy. Note to self, remember this letter. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check the log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continuously. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you ever ask me that? Back to my point. I saw an actuality with my own two eyes. A subliminally powerful weapon in Wallace's lab, just sitting there for a taking. If the grey hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe, or if I had asked Smidget for nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but I wouldn't be let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create a thing by my achievements of other scientists who'd dare to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapon like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of mind and science cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories. To be honest, lying eyes on Willis's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fella wonder if there is more to the rumor, more to be had. Ach. The last time I got sloshed, I was embarking on the Lost Hope on the Goldbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly, but subtly, evaporated on two martyrs yammering on about a mad science some years back, who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony, like none of us have heard that one before. But here is a good part. The Mardets said that the mod science kept yelling about the hammer's power, or something similar, a strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab code. Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wallace. Captain's note. Black market leads. Why? Won't Wallace just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth of torturers and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shutting him down 5 times, but the architect, be damned, is just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I just have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or, breaking expensive equipment when he saw it wasn't ready yet, and that even if I were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good hard-working folk of the colony, like some sort of modalist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associates, but I follow a strict code of me, myself and mine. What's not to respect about that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wallace forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meantime, I have been tracked down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. Okay. If gossip holds true, the next step will be to check back the black market merchants on Groundbreaker and the Fallowbroke. Okay.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
A Sentry Saber. Let's take a look at you, shall we? 56. Not bad. But I'm gonna break you down. And you as well. Oh, okay. Before we continue, I'm gonna take the armor. He might need it. Weapons. Wait, what was that? Okay. Can I not take a companion? They're on the frontier. Tactical time dilation drains extremely slowly. Hey, look at that. It's locked. Wait. This door is locked. This one is unlocked. Right then, so how? There you are. The companion ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skill stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace them with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting the preferred weapons, following distance and aggressiveness. We can increase hack. Maybe. Threat generated. Base health. Okay, I see. How much armor does that give you? 6. Oh yeah, look at me. I look absolutely ridiculous. Intimidate, determination, block. Right then, if I go back to the ship and then go to my office.
On my way.
Okay. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Funny. Damn it. Okay. Let's go back there. Oh. Okay, he's not with me this time. So how do I know if I have him in my company or not? Just curious. Let's try again. Oh, okay. This little button here. Seems like I can have 5 companions. We'll find them at some point. And I can't...
Would you like a reminder on when your next shower is scheduled?
We have a shower. Right. Let's store, have a view. Yeah, fine. This thing, 10 hour, not bad actually. Wait, what does it give you? Dialogue skill +5. So it fits the hat. To a degree. Should I install a mod on my armor? There's the workbench. I can tinker this thing. Just once, okay. No modifications needed. How strong is the gun right now? 81. Finally better than you. Skill kit. Okay, let's see. Silver tongue for dialogue options and leadership skills, ranged weapon skills, and tech skills. I don't know. Let's go with ranged weapons. This will give me hacking. Well, we are not going to use the companion just yet, we're going to help him. And if it proves useful, you can definitely be sure that we're going to shoot him. We can shoot him inside our ship, right? Yeah, I'm going to assume that we can. Hello, Sam. Part 1, various qualifying consequences, right, whatever. Heavy ammo, quite a lot of it. Not picking that up though, we don't need it. If it's not stealing, it's not fun to take it. Even if you don't need it, when you steal something, it's fun. I can sleep in this, okay. So now we can transfer stuff. Purple Jerry Juice. Okay. So we have a shower. That's cool. We can't actually drink water from here. That's not so cool. Can you sit down? No. Great. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here, so thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.